Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome to a new game called Tailor Tales. It's actually in beta, and the creator of the game actually reached out to me on Twitter a couple months back. I'll post the post right here. They actually reached out to me a couple months back, and I'm finally getting to it because all the other games are now recorded and done with. So can now finally play this game that's been on beta. I don't know much about the game, but I can tell it's quite interesting because based on the little bit I can read so far, it's a visual novel with routes for guides to romance. With routes for guides to romance. These routes are divided into chapters, each chapter costing money to proceed. Money can be earned by designing clothes for clients. You play the part of Joselina, an inspiring tailor who has just bought a boutique. She will run into many guys that will entangle themselves in her life, and each route has its own unique plot. So the features of this game: you can design your own clothes, you can dress up your avatar, read romantic stories about a bachelor of your choosing, choose whether to act fierce or kind, which is quite interesting. 2 endings for each bachelor. There's partial voice acting, and it's completely free right now, which is amazing. It seems the current time we can play this game is 4 hours. But there's like so many potential dates, potential bachelors. And I think the fact that you can design your avatar and make clothes and such, that's the interesting part. So let's start. There's not much to option choices. Like, I couldn't find the option to make my game full screen. Neil Forrester 24. Excuse me, sir, I didn't read. Oh, you know what? Dimitri Kodov. Your ex's little brother. Sam Jensen, hairdresser, detective. James Morgan. You're hiring to do home improvements. Kane, college student, hot-headed. And I don't know if it's Aiden or Aiden.
Oh.
Right now... Oh, we only can choose 2 guys. I'm kind of leaning towards this guy right here. So let's read his story. Dimitri. Kodov, 19. He's 6'1", pretty tall. College student, part-timer at a cat cafe. What's this? Dimitri chuckles at me. Good. I hope to make it with the pastry chef here. His voice squeaks slowly and starts to blush as well. I'm not. Okay. Dimitri looks a lot older than he really is, which is why you thought he was your age, 17, when you met up when he was only 13. Wait, how old was I? He's older than me though, so... A few years later and you meet him again, but this time you find out he's the little brother of your boyfriend. Wait, I have a boyfriend already? Things don't work out between you and your college boyfriend, so you break up. When you start your boutique and find yourself in an empty spare bedroom, you wonder what to do with it, until you come across Dimitri again, now a college student, looking for a place to live. When you offer him a place, to your surprise, he instantly agrees. It'd be fun taking up a little brother, right? How's he our little brother? How is he the little brother? If I'm 17, he's 19 now. I don't understand. What's this guy? Okay, because these guys are blacked out. So, Neil Forster, 24, intern executive. He's 5'9". When you were younger and much more of a tomboy, you and Neil happened to cross paths when you decided to run away from his parents, who forced him to act like a proper child. Years later, you two meet as adults, except Neil doesn't recognize you. No, he was under the impression you were a boy. The misunderstanding leaves Neil embarrassed. Neil's attitude towards you is cold and cruel, and you wonder if that sweet little boy he used to be was just your imagination. You try your best to befriend him, but Neil will have none of that. But what happens when you finally get under that cold exterior he's crafted? Will he be that sweet little boy again? Obviously, Neil's the type of guy that I would usually go for. But for now, let's go with Dimitri. Let's go. Create your character. In Tailor Tales, you play a young woman who has just opened her own boutique. You can determine her skin, hair, and eye color by using the color swatches on the left of the icons. These choices will reflect in special CGs that will appear throughout the story, so choose wisely. Don't forget to equip your free starter shirt, skirt, and sandals. Cool! So I'll try to make it look like me as much as possible. I'm Asian skin, but I'm not that dark. But then I'm not that light either. Let's just go with this. I have brown eyes, so that's gonna stay. I have blonde hair. Jackets. Here's a starter shirt. Starter skirt. Leg wear. I can put leg wear on. Oh, if I had any. Ooh, I can put like some cute shoes on. Are there other colors? I love pink, so pink it is. Hats, glasses. I can't change the skirt color or the shirt color. That sucks. Alright, well at least you can see my little personality in my shoes. It's fine. This is your current avatar? Yes, it is. Name your character as well. Oh. It's not Jocelyn. Oh, can I cap lock that? No, I can't. What? Whatever. What's your last name? I usually do Melody. So, what's it? Tyson right now? Okay. What will be the name of your boutique? We're gonna just name it Beautiful. Because I don't know why I can't cap locks. I have the cap locks button on, but it's not working. Name is Michika, last name is Melody, boutique name is Beautiful. This is correct. Welcome to the Tailor Tales beta version 1.3.1. Have you played the previous beta? Oh no, I have not. So, in the main menu, your current avatar will be displayed as well as your current room. You can continue reading the story by clicking continue. Each chapter will cost gold to be able to read. You can earn gold by clicking design and selecting clients. Use outfits to change your appearance. Shop is where you can buy all of your items. Your gold and tailoring experience, the higher your experience, the more gold you get from clients. Okay. Settings where you can save, load, change volume, change character, reread chapters, and check out the CD. Okay. While reading a story, sometimes choices will pop up. Selecting the first option nets you more fierce points, whereas the second option gives you kind points. These points will determine which ending you'll get. There are no bad endings or true endings, so enjoy. Oh, so it's basically you get what you get. Okay. Press the play button to start auto read. Use the arrows to adjust the speed. Press pause to stop auto read. Use the book, not block, to open the history log. Click it again, close it. You can skip through dialogue faster when holding down the left mouse button or spacebar. Okay. There's some like skip button. Oh, okay. Read the story. This one is kind of cute, but the seam is already coming loose. I look at the next article of clothing, scrutinizing it with my critical eye. I've been window shopping for the better part of the day, and it's mostly so I can look at the construction of certain clothes. It gives me inspiration to make my own. I'm mostly doing it out of research to see how certain clothes are made and sewn together. I bet I could replicate some of these cute tops I see hanging near the entrance. When I start college in 2 years, a nice art school so I can major in fashion design. I wonder how much of a head start I'll have compared to the other students. After all, I've been sewing clothes since I was around 8 years old. Then again, I shouldn't be so arrogant to think I'm the only one that started making their clothes at such a young age. I'm sure other students are in a similar sort of situation. Miss, we're closing soon. I'm interrupted by a store clerk. I shyly nod my head at the woman. I've been at this for a long time now. I should head home and eat dinner. I leave the clothing store, stepping outside. I'm greeted by a dark and gloomy sky. It was supposed to be a sunny and cloudless summer day, though. Those look like rain clouds, I mused to myself. I didn't bring an umbrella or anything with me. The bus stop is a little ways off, so I start making my way over, looking nervously at the clouds getting closer to me. They're very dark and ominous. Rain starts coming down in buckets. It's so thick and heavy that I'm completely drenched in a couple of seconds. I yelp out loud and dash towards the nearest shelter. Other people scramble from my side as well. This rain is insane. I manage to take cover underneath the awning of a store. Too bad it's closed and I can't go inside. I wring out my shirt and comb my fingers through my wet hair. When I look to my side, that's when I notice someone else next to me is taking refuge from the rain as well. Oh, he's cute. It's a guy, and he looks just as drenched as I am. His glasses have rain splatters all over it, and his dark brown hair sticks to his forehead. He seems to be about my age, a little taller than me right now. I didn't expect it to rain this much. You don't happen to have an umbrella with you, right? I make some small talk to lighten the dreary mood. His body flinches in response, like he wasn't expecting I to say anything to him. Slowly he shakes his head. No, he says quietly. Figures. I don't think anyone expected it to rain today. The guy doesn't respond anymore, so I don't press matters further. Sometimes people don't want to make small talk about the weather after all. Rain continues to fall down unabated. Streams of water run down the awning, creating a waterfall right in front of my eyes. Well, I'm already completely drenched. Getting a little more wet wouldn't be the end of the world. Then again, I don't want my cell phone to get wet and stop working. I guess I'm stuck here until the rain clears up. The guy suddenly takes off his glasses, and my eyes follow his every move as he tries to clean off the droplets from the glass by brushing his thumb over it. The only thing he manages to accomplish is smudging the glass even more. I dig through my small little purse and take out a packet of tissues. I offer it to him. Here, do you want to dry your glasses? His shoulders flinch the tiniest bit, and once more he shakes his head. He quickly places his glasses back on, his eyes narrowing to look through the foggy glass. No, thank you. Feeling a bit dejected, I put the pack of tissues back inside my purse. I was only trying to be friendly. The tissue would scratch the glass, he explains. Oh, I didn't think of that. Right, you need to take special care of your glasses. You can't wipe them with tissues. I glance sideways to take a better look at him, and I can see he's trying to peer through the smudged glasses, but then he sighs. No use, huh? Can't see? A dimple appears, always cute, on the right side of his mouth, and so he gives me a tiny smile, but he appears too shy to say anything back. There's a sudden pang of pain on my toe, and I realize something fell on it, a small white ball. Within the next second, the sky turns almost white, and the sound is loud and boisterous as hail falls from the heavens. I back up against the windows of the store to avoid getting hit by any of the hail. My clammy back touches the cold glass of the window, and I lean against it for support. My luck just couldn't get any worse, could it? First drenched in the rain, and now hail. Unlucky, he says with a sigh. At least they're not the size of golf balls. I've had that happen before a few years ago, I say, recalling some memories. He looks at me, his eyebrows curiously raised. I haven't seen them, he says with a shake of his head. I nod at him. That's good. You don't want to be caught out when it's raining golf balls. I was unlucky, though. I was riding my bicycle. Did it hurt? I groan at the memory. Several of them hit me on the head and legs as I tried to find cover. It really kind of hurt. A chuckle emerges from the boy, and that adorable dimple returns. At least he doesn't seem to be bothered by my conversation at the moment. The hail finally stops. It was only a minute or so that it hailed. There's a bunch of them scattered across the street and pavements. It almost looked like snow, but it quickly melts away. Across the street, I see a store clerk from the convenience store roll out a rack of umbrellas to the front. Oh, they're selling umbrellas due to the weather. Hey, look, they're selling umbrellas over there. I point across the street from us. The boy narrows his eyes, trying to peer through his glasses. Can't really see it. Right, his glasses are still stained. He must have really bad eyesight and can't do much without them. We could make a mad dash across the street and into the convenience store where they're selling the umbrellas. How does that sound? Good, I guess. But I can't really see where I'm going at the moment. My eyesight is terrible. I'm sorry. Offer your hand to help him across the street, or suggest you buy an umbrella for him instead. I like option 1. I want to hold his hand. What are you apologizing for? I stand in front of him and offer my hand. Just hold on to me. You'll be fine. He looks up at me. His eyes, though a bit hard to see, are most certainly wide. Noticing his reluctance, I grab hold of his hand myself. Come on, I yell and pull him towards me, out from underneath the awning into the open. Rain falls down upon the both of us, soaking us in a matter of seconds. But we race across the street, the boy squeezing my hand, not wheezing, and staying close to me. Another few seconds and we've made it across. I'll be wetter than before, and rest at the entrance of the convenience store. See, that wasn't so bad, I say while taking in a shallow breath from running. My hair is all wet again. The boy's breath is also heavy, so he takes a few deep breaths. He's clinging onto my hand still. When he notices our hands are still locked, he turns a crimson shade of red and quickly drops my hand and backs away. Thank you. His voice breaks as he says this. Huh, I guess his voice isn't all that developed yet. but he should be my age, around 17 or so. Alright, let's head inside and get some umbrellas for ourselves. At this point, I'm wondering if it's even needed anymore, he says, still in that awkward sounding voice of his. Would you rather walk home than when you can't even see, I suggest. The boy shakes his head, droplets of rain flying off from his hair. Ooh. Lunch on the go. Pea soup, cupcakes, tacos and burritos and sandwiches and salads and spaghetti? The both of us enter the convenience store, packed with a few people shielding from the rain. I look at the rack of umbrellas. There are the small and compact ones, and I pick one up with a cute cat paws on them. This will do. I pick up a second one for the boy as well. I turn to look at him, and he's awkwardly standing near the entrance, still unsure of what he's doing in here. My eyes gaze back over the different aisles, and I quickly scan the section of personal care. I'm sure there should be one of those microfiber cloths here. When I find the product I'm looking for, I head back to the entrance and show it to him. Here you go. It's to clean your glasses. I hand over the small packet to him. These won't scratch. I giggle. In a slow fashion, his fingers reach out for the cloth, and he humbly accepts it. Thank you, but he stops as he turns away his head. I don't have any money on me. Well, that kind of sucks for him. Oh, it's just not your day, is it? I'm not a cruel enough person that I wouldn't pay for this, leaving him here after I dragged him over. I don't mind paying a few extra euros so I can be kind to another stranger and help him out on this dreadful day. It's okay, I got this. I quickly take the packet from his hand and I head on over to the register. I pay for the umbrellas and the cloth, then return to the boy, whom I left in anticipation. Oh, they're $1 each? They're donuts? This time I open up the plastic wrapping myself and take out the cloth before presenting it to him. This one is on me, I say with a smile. What? Really? He looks genuinely shocked. Yeah, no problem. With shaky hands, he accepts it from me. Thanks so much. The boy takes off his glasses, revealing his clear blue eyes. Wow, they're so pretty. I didn't notice it from before when his glasses were all fogged up and hiding them. Now I can see how they have a deep and mysterious color to them. As I stare at him, he makes quick work removing the stains from his glasses and puts them back on. Through the clean glass, he finally looks straight at me for the first time. His face turns red and he squeezes his eyes shut, then looks away, acting all embarrassed for some reason, as if looking me in the eye was too much for him. A bit wary of his reaction, I take out one of the umbrellas and offer it to him as well. This one is on me as well. The boy's face turns away from me and he fidgets on the spot. You sure? Just take the umbrella. I already paid for it, I urge him. He's too polite for his own good. Reluctantly, he accepts the umbrella with cat paws on them. The entire image of a guy in glasses holding cat paws umbrella looks so out of place, it makes me smile. Then suddenly he strips off his vest and offers it to me, without even looking at me at all. I raise my eyebrows at him, questioning his motives. Then this, as payment. It's it's see-through, he manages to spit out. See-through? I look down at my t-shirt, which has been clinging onto my body, and because it's wet, it's become see-through enough so that you can see my blue bra underneath. That's great! That's real great! My face heats up lightning fast in a panic. I quickly take his vest and slip it on, zipping it all the way up so I'm completely covered. I can't believe I was walking around the store like this the entire time. The boy clears his throat. You can keep that as payment for this umbrella, he says sheepishly. I shyly nod my head at him, still embarrassed people saw my bra like that. He saw my bra as well. Still, he turned away like a gentleman. It's the first time I've experienced something like this. Usually, boys my age would make fun of me or even make lewd comments, but the stranger has shown nothing but kindness. And it's making me a bit shy with the way I'm being treated. Thanks, I murmur. The boy finally dares to face me again, giving me a bashful smile, marking the return of that cute dimple. It's making my insides all gooey. I need to go home now. Oh, get home now. Please keep the vest. It's only fair, he mumbles awkwardly. The boy opens up the umbrella and I do the same as well. Get home safe, I tell him, smiling shyly at him. I will. He nods at me, then quickly walks away from the store into the rain. I watch his back disappear until I can see him no more. I touch the vest with my hand. It's the first time a guy has given me anything. I walk out into the rain as well and head home. It's raining as I look outside the window. It makes me recall some memories from a few years ago when it was pouring outside like this as well. The rain makes my anxiety grow worse. Relax, my parents will like you. Alex reassures me and kisses me on the cheek. I give my boyfriend a bashful smile. I'm nervous about eating dinner with his parents for the first time. We've been dating a couple of months now, and he wants to introduce me to his family. We met in college, although Alex's major is graphic design, whereas mine is fashion. This is our first year in college, although soon we'll be starting our second year. Those deep blue eyes, I fell in love with him straight away. How could I not? He's been so sweet to me since we met. Okay, please stop at me if I am about to do something embarrassing, like drinking my drink all over the floor, or accidentally mess up your dad's name. How do you pronounce it again? I know I'm rambling. I'm nervous. Alex just gives me that reassuring smile again while shaking his head. Taking an umbrella with us, we leave our dorms and head on over to his home. Is this real life? We walk through the rain, lovingly sharing the umbrella together. Alex holds it up for me while I link my arm with his, and we walk in sync. What was that noise? We eventually reach his neighborhood. As we were walking on the sidewalk, a car speeds past us, driving through a puddle of rain. Oh man! The rain splashes back onto me and my skirt, completely drenching it. Oh no! I yelled out. Alex pulls me away from the side of the street, clicking his tongue after the speeding car. You okay? Alex is pretty cute though. My skirt definitely isn't. Ugh, this is gross. I try to pat it dry, but it's no use. It's completely wet. When we get there, you can dry off. My parents won't be home yet, so you've got some time. This definitely isn't the best start, I sigh. My mood has gotten sullied as we walk towards his home. How did I get wet and he didn't? Shouldn't Alex be closer to the street? That's how Tyler does it for me. I thought that was how guys that care about their girlfriends would do it for them. A little while later, we arrived at Alex's home, and just as he said, no one is home. Bathroom is at the top of the stairs to your left. Towels are in the cabinet. I'll go make you a warm cup of tea, okay? You're so sweet. Thank you, I say with a smile. I walk up the stairs and find my way inside of the bathroom. I can't believe my bad luck. My skirt is soaked, and I really wanted to make a good impression. I even made the skirt myself, and now it's basically ruined. With a heavy sigh, I take off my skirt and hang it over the edge of the bathtub to let it dry. I open up the cabinet to look for some towels, but I don't see any inside. Just shampoo, soap, and other kinds of bottles. Just as I'm about to yell for Alex's name and get him to give me some towels, a door handle rattles. Oh, that must be Alex coming to check up on me. Alex, I can't find the towels, I say as I unlock the door and open it up. Where do you keep them, I ask. Oh, so he is younger. The deep blue eyes I'm accustomed to are different this time. They're wide in shock, which is when I realize that this isn't Alex at all. This is someone else. This is a stranger. Instinct that will slam the door shut. So should we slam the door shut or call out for Alex? I would instantly close the door. I shriek out, covering my panties with my hands and backing away from the guy. What? I slammed the door shut right in his face. Who in the world is that? I can't believe they saw me in my underwear. A rush of footsteps can be heard outside the door, and I hear Alex's voice. Hey, Chico? Are you okay? What happened? I hide behind the door as I slowly open it up to let Alex in, being sure to close it after him. Alex, I just ran into some creep. What? You mean Dimitri? My brother? Alex asked, suddenly looking very relieved. That's your brother? My cheeks are burning from embarrassment. I feel mortified. Yeah, I told you about him before. He's my little brother. Did he see you get changed? I opened the door thinking it was you. That's a cute laugh. This is no laughing matter. I snap at him. How can he laugh at my situation? But it's so funny. I can't believe the first kind of woman's panties my brother has ever seen happen to be those. He points at my underwear, the ones with cute little blue ribbons on them. I shield myself with my hands again, narrowing my eyes at him. If you keep making fun of me like this, you won't be seeing those anymore. Okay, I'm sorry. He's probably more embarrassed than you are. Alex walks towards the cabinets, opens it, and from the top shelf, he takes out a towel and hands it over to me. Here, go dry off. Put your skirt back on. Come down to drink your cup of tea. What if your brother is there? I say, wrapping the towel around my waist. I think you'll live, he says with a chuckle. He then leaves the bathroom. Still completely embarrassed, I manage to dry myself, and after digging through the bathroom some more, I find a blow dryer, so I use that to quickly dry up most of my skirt. Not wanting to keep Alex waiting too long, I put the skirt back on despite it still being slightly damp, and I leave to go back downstairs. How old is Dimitri? They're not telling me. Because he's 19 now in the game. Like, not right now, but when they showed us that clip. But how old is he now? I feel myself tense up when I see someone that isn't Alex sitting on the couch in the living room. When our eyes meet, his go wide, his entire face turns red. His blush is contagious because my own face feels hot as well. Ugh, that must be Alex's brother. This is so awkward. He quickly gets up from the couch to stand. Sorry about before. He speaks up in a shy voice. I force myself to speak. It's okay. It was an accident. Neither of us are looking at each other in the eye. I guess Alex was right when he said he'd be more embarrassed than I would be. Boy sits back down, his hands spread out over his knees like he's protecting himself. He fidgets on the spot, unable to get comfortable. Not wanting to stand around doing nothing, I walk up to the couch and sit down on the other side of him. Far, far away. We're both completely silent. I grin and bear it, waiting for Alex to give me my cup of tea. Michiko, here's your tea, Alex announces in a cheerful voice as he enters the living room, carrying 2 cups of tea. He hands one over to me, then sits down next to me, drinking his own. So, Dimitri, he addresses the other guy in the room. I hear you had a little run-in with Michiko. The guy turns bright red again and he crosses his arm over his torso. I already apologized, he says. You better, because she's my... Oh, shoot, forgot to put sugar in mine. I'll be right back. Alex disappears towards the kitchen. I'm left alone with Alex's little brother Dimitri once more. I finally manage to sneak a glance at him as I drink my tea. There's something very familiar about him, and I can't tell if that's because he resembles Alex or because I know him from somewhere before. So, I'm Michiko, I introduce myself. Dimitri, he says curtly, still not looking at me. The conversation stops right there, the air filling with an awkward tension. My hand feels warm around the cup of tea, so it brings me some comfort, at least. I look out the window at the rain. It sure is raining a lot, I trail off. A glimpse of a memory pops up in my head, something about rain and glasses. I look over at Dimitri. He definitely resembles my boyfriend, but more importantly, it's stirring up my memories. It's on the tip of my tongue. I think we've met before. Dimitri notices that I've been staring at him and slowly cranes his head to face me head on. His blue eyes grow wide with the realization. He breathes out. Do I know you from somewhere? I ask. The memory's still hazy and fuzzy, but I definitely get the feeling we've met. The rain, he says, but stops before completing his sentence. Yes, it was raining that day, wasn't it? I got caught out, stuck underneath the awning of a store to take shelter. Someone else was there with me, shooting from the rain. Someone with deep blue eyes. You're from that one time, I say. I remember now. This was about 3 years ago. He was hiding from the rain as well, and because of his glasses, he couldn't see. So I ended up buying an umbrella for him, and he gave me his vest in return. But your glasses, I point out. He's not wearing any. I wear contacts now, he says, his eyes still wide. Alex finally walks back into the room and notices the awkward atmosphere isn't as heavy anymore. Hey Alex, I think I've met your brother before, I tell him.
Oh.
It was raining. We were hiding from the rain, Dimitri says slowly. Yeah, your glasses got all foggy and you couldn't see them, and I bought an umbrella for you. So it was 3 years ago, she said? Where's the log? Book log. 3 years ago. So she was 17 then, so now she's 20. So how old is he? Glasses? You haven't worn those since you started high school. Alex interjects. Must have been a while ago. So Alex was a freshman? So he must be like 14? So are we 3 years? So he's like, what? 17 now? High school? I question loudly. Wait, how old is his brother? Dimitri's 5 years younger than me. He's in high school still. 5 years younger? Alex is currently 21, so that means his brother's 16? I had no idea. He looks my age. I thought he was around 20 as well. Oh man, he's so young! Ugh, my heart. But wait, you said you bought him an umbrella, right? Yes, it seems he didn't have any money to buy one himself. Now I understand why Dimitri didn't have any money. He was just a kid and probably didn't have any allowance. It feels weird to realize he's much younger than I had him pegged at. Wait, that means some underage kid saw my panties? And not only that, considering the incident from before was around 3 years back, he was around 13 when he saw me in my bra. Oh god, that's even worse. I had no, I had no idea. Okay. Alex walks away from the living room, only to return with an umbrella in his hand. It's my umbrella. I'm still a bit uncomfortable finding out Dimitri's age, but I look at Alex questionably. Does he want to go for a walk or something? I wouldn't mind escaping from this embarrassment, though. This umbrella? He asks. There's a look of horror on Dimitri's face as Alex dangles the umbrella in front of him. Dimitri snatches it from him and hugs it close to his body. I'm confused. Isn't that one mine? Why is Dimitri holding onto it for dear life? Alex laughs. No, I knew yours looked familiar. They've got the same stupid cat paws on them. He then points at the front door, which has my umbrella neatly stored away, still sitting in the same spot as before. Oh! That means Dimitri kept his umbrella all these years as well. That's kind of funny that we both kept the same umbrella. I kept mine as well. In fact, I think I've got the vest he gave me stored somewhere as well. I never threw it out. It felt kind of rude to throw it away in my opinion, because for some reason I figured we'd run into each other again. But we never ended up seeing each other again. Okay. Where do I save? I don't... That's not it. That's not it. Not until now, that is. Oh, jeez, how do you save this game? S is not safe. S is not safe. But anyway, that's where we're going to stop for today's episode. I feel like Dimitri's story is going to be really adorable. I feel like it's probably going to lead us up to how we broke up with Alex. I don't know how these brothers are going to react if we do eventually go out with Dimitri. But again, this is a beta game, so I don't know how far we can reach in his storyline. I have no idea. There's no save button. So I think I'll just have to run this game, like have it running on my computer, because I have to go to work. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series going on. I will leave the link below so you guys can try this game for yourself. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.